his suspension?
Yes.
I don't know, man. A full season, 12 games is what's left, right?
Yes.
12 games in the season. I'm saying no if we're taking one look at just one incident. Personally.
I'm saying, okay, maybe not the whole season for this one, because that was a dirty hit. Yeah.
He could have killed him though.
But the Antonio Brown one, I think he should have been suspended.
See, that's what I'm looking at. They should have,
but they didn't.
I'm looking at it as, is this the worst hit you've ever seen?
No.
There you go. That's the only reason. But then taking the guy, Nicholas, what was his suspensions? How much money has he been fined throughout his career?
$4.2 million in lost salary and
fines.
And suspended more than 12 games, plus another 12. He's been suspended 24 games. Is this suspension because of the hit, or is it because of this guy? I'm thinking it's because of the guy.
I think so too.
Should he even play in the NFL anymore, though?
Heck no.
We've already seen him be a dirty player, and he's a great linebacker. He's great at what he does. He's just a dirty player.
What if he's just dumb?
How long has he played in the NFL, Nolan? All right, we got how long has he played in the NFL? He's been suspended for now 24 games. He's played in the NFL since 2012. 8 years.
Well, 7 and then this year.
Yeah, so really looking at it, he's suspended for more than a year and a half, fined multi-millions of dollars. I don't know. I think this hit, if we're gonna do it, just kick him out of the NFL.
I think they should take him and tell him that one more dirty hit like that bad again, and you're out. You're done.
Yeah, but
he has to know that his job is on the line. He has to know that as a player. Because what if he makes these hits because he's just has bad awareness?
Right.
I mean,
that's what he
I also think the NFL doesn't want to make too big of a deal out of this, just because the NFL doesn't want to tarnish their own name. They're like a family-friendly organization that you can just watch. Yeah, non-profit.
And that's the thing is though, like, that's why they have that rule now. Is like you can't hit in the head. Like that used to be like you saw so much more carnage 10 years ago in the NFL than you do now.
Well, yeah,
like roughing the quarterback now is like one of the worst I've ever seen it. When they get pushed in the ground just a little bit, I go, that's part of the sport.
Like just hitting Brady put a roughing the passer.
I saw
like they just hit him across the chest. It was just a hit like this.
Did you see that Bears game? The Vikings Bears?
Yeah, which part?
Where Weatherly got off the block and ran into him. He didn't even go forward. He just ran into him, and that was pass interference, or not pass interference, roughing the passer.
Well, okay, so one I actually wanted to talk about that Thursday night game. First play of the game.
I didn't watch.
Aaron Jones. Got rocked. Did that guy get suspended that hit Aaron Jones? Have you seen the video?
I have not actually.
One of you pulled up the video. Aaron Jones, I swear was I didn't think I thought he actually because that's a running back, right? Aaron Jones?
Yes.
Aaron Jones hit.
Who did
they play? Opening touchdown.
Eagles?
Against the Eagles. Aaron Jones hit Eagles.
Was it a dirty hit?
Yeah, well, it was helmet to helmet, and he was already tied up. You have to go videos right there. Yeah, it should be.
Well, that's talking about the touchdown run.
Oh, that's talking about the touchdown?
Wait, what's this? Was it Zach Brown, number 52? Was he called for a penalty?
Next topic.
Was it a penalty?
Was it a penalty? Give me a sec. We'll go to the next topic. I'll come back with this.
This is what Thielen said on Kirk Cousins. At some point, you're not going to be able to run the ball for 180 yards, even with the best running back in the NFL. Thielen told reporters, per The Athletic, that's when you have to be able to throw the ball. You have to be able to hit the deep balls. And I'm pretty sure he's referring to when he had a wide-open touchdown out of Thielen streaking down the right side of the field and Cousins missed the throw.
Yeah.
After he stepped up in the pocket, had all day, nothing.
Who's Vikings backup right now?
I don't remember.
Sean Mannion.
I mean, you could honestly probably get some quarterbacks.
I miss
Teddy
Bridgewater.
I don't.
I think we should have kept him.
No, he won't.
Still.
He wouldn't. I think we should have just kept him in case if he was still good after that injury.
Exactly.
And that
I
as a team, that makes him not think as good as us. Like, of us. When he thinks of the Vikings, he doesn't think of his team anymore.
Right.
I mean, you also got to remember, he led the Vikings to the postseason.
Yeah.
He was a successful quarterback, one of the most successful quarterbacks.
He should have beat Seattle.
Should have. Blair Walsh missed the kick, but yeah, no.
I mean, Blair Walsh made all the other 9 points.
But I'm just saying, it's just, when you get into that, you have the last 2 minutes of a game, you're driving down the field, and you put yourself into a winning game. That's what Teddy Bridgewater did. He always put us in a position to win every game.
He always gave you a chance at
Kirk
winning.
Cousins
He's never
always,
the reason that we lost.
Yeah, he's not the reason. When we lose games, or we don't stay in games because of that, but yeah, here's the Jamaal Williams hit. Just wait till you see this. Hey, Luke, watch this one. We'll put this up on our podcast tab.
It was the Zach Brown.
Did Zach Brown get a penalty for this?
Oh, it was Jamaal Williams that got knocked
Jamaal
out.
Williams got hit, but when you see this video, he's wrapped up, and this is the most blatant targeting.
Danny Trevathan on that last.
Yep.
Okay.
Watch this.
It was Garrett right there.
Why? Like,
and he was already stopped.
And he came back from the other. That's a bad play by that defender. He's already wrapped up.
Already wrapped up, and wait for it. Boom. Helmet to helmet.
If you wanted to tackle him, it would have been easier to just go for his legs.
But I'm pretty sure the whistle was even blown at this time.
Which it should have been. So that's also
progress.
That's already a.
I don't know. When I look at that, I go, that's just as bad as
if he
the
hit
Jack
him,
Doyle.
Okay, say that he hit him sooner, all right, and say
So
it wasn't helmet to helmet.
Look at it. Just
That's
run it
play.
straight. That
That's
is targeting.
Full speed sprinting.
Targeting. That's the most targeting.
Helmet to helmet. He didn't go low. He went high.
Yep.
Barnett, that's right.
There was 2 guys that hit him after he was wrapped up.
Yep.
Brown and.
But I get it if you're running into it and you're just putting like your shoulder down, but going straight face first when he's getting pushed back.
Well, why would you hit him from the backside anywhere? And you're going to be pushing him forward.
Exactly. But
next
what's
topic.
up with the Packers getting hit by bad plays?
What do we got for next one?
Baker Mayfield.
Heh.
What are your guys' thoughts on Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns being 2-2?
I don't know if it's because of Baker Mayfield.
I find it funny that there's 2 teams that are 2-2 leading their division.
I think Baker works for that team.
In both of his wins, he's thrown for over 300 yards and turned the ball over just once.
I feel next year the Browns are actually going to be quite good because he's going to develop a relationship with the receivers. He'll have a good connection.
Possibly.
Decent running back, but then again, you look at
look at how Odell and Landry. Look at how Odell and Landry. I guarantee you, they were frustrated with the Giants. They were frustrated with the Dolphins because they couldn't win. What?
What's up?
Do you know this for a fact?
What?
That Odell and Jarvis are like frustrated.
No, they were frustrated, and if they continuously lose,
they're not frustrated with each other though.
With each other?
No.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how they're frustrated with losing.
Oh, they've always been on losing teams.
Exactly. Why do you think they look forward to being on the Browns? Because they have a chance of winning.
And I think Baker Mayfield is he top 10?
Top 10 quarterback? No. Not right
10 to 20?
He's
I put him at 13.
These are his stats. In his first game against Tennessee, he threw 3 interceptions, 285 yards, 1 touchdown.
There's something about Tennessee, man. There's something about that team. Their defense.
Marcus Mariota is the only quarterback who started every game without a turnover.
Can someone find me? This is my thing.
Baker Mayfield.
I think Tennessee has got a really good defense, but they lose because they're awful on offense.
It's all their offensive line. They have the most sacks allowed through the first 3 games of the season.
Mariota has 0 turnovers though. 0.
As a starting quarterback, no other quarterback this year has done that. Starting every game.
Baker Mayfield leading the NFL in 6 interceptions.
Baker Mayfield, but he had
Yes.
4 in one game
Matt
or
Ryan has
something like
6.
that.
He had 3 in one game, and then he's thrown an interception in each of all
Matt Ryan
in
also
each of
has
his
6
games.
picks.
All games Baker Mayfield has played, he's thrown at least 1 pick. 2 of those games he completed under 55% of his throws.
We're looking at Baker Mayfield though as a 2-year.
Did you say under 55 in every game?
No, in 2 of the 4 games, and then
Okay.
the other 2 he's.
This is his second year though. I'm looking at it. I go, he's still a good pickup.
Yeah.
Like he's a good pickup. He might be a top 10 quarterback in 2 or 3 years.
I mean, I've always said this.
He's
Give
not
them
Patrick
3
Mahomes.
years. If
Not
they're
Patrick
not, if they're not a starting quarterback in 3 years, no, ditch him, cut him, do what you need to
But
do.
he's doing what he needs to do to make it in the NFL. That's just hands down right. If we're looking at Dwayne Haskins,
Dwayne Haskins.
he has some.
He needs to sit for
Well,
longer.
that's the thing. You want to sit your quarterback. You want to let him learn. You can't just throw him out there.
Unless
Case
you're
Keenum
Pep.
throws 1 pick that wasn't even his fault, and they bench him.
What were you saying?
But I'm just saying, like you were saying, you have to give him time.
Like, why do you think Patrick Mahomes is this successful? Yes, he was a phenomenal talent, but I guarantee you, his
He
rookie
was
year,
set
he
for
wouldn't
his
have thrown
1 year.
that 1 year, that first 50 touchdown year. He had Tyreek Hill,
But
Travis
he
Kelce,
was also
and
that was his second year though.
Yeah, second year, his first year starting.
Yeah, first year started.
He had Andy Reid as a head coach. The reason you never want to be drafted top 10 is because all those teams are terrible.
And you're going to be starting usually on one of those top teams.
And look at Mahomes this year, 1,500 yards in 4 games. And he's leading the quarterbacks by far.
But he's
Has one fumble.
he's a generational talent. He's going to be the next Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Not in the terms of like
No.
that kind of same time talent, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
he's a different kind of talent. But he's the top tier 1% of players that come in the
like
NFL.
kind of Dan Marino. You have Peyton Manning, Tom Brady.
Yep, that are going to be good every single year of their career. The
There.
only way they will fall is if they get injured.
That's what happened to Peyton Manning is last year. 9 touchdowns, 17 interceptions.
And he still won.
Yeah, still won the Super Bowl, but that was mostly Brock Osweiler.
I find it
If
surprising.
Brock Osweiler could have started that entire season, they would have had a better regular season winning record, and they would have won the Super Bowl, probably
Because
by
of
more
their
points.
defense.
Do you think
Yes.
the Bears will be better with Chase Daniel or Mitchell Trubisky?
Oh,
Mitchell Trubisky was 1 game by Chase Daniel, okay?
But Mitchell Trubisky
He's a game
fumbled on
manager.
the second play of the game, the second play from scrimmage. And got
I
injured on
think
that
you
play.
still have to start Mitchell Trubisky just
Yeah.
because that.
I
But
said
I
if-
think Chase Daniel played phenomenal against the
Yeah, he
Vikings
played-
defense.
He played great.
He knows how
He
the
knows how to
offense
play.
works.
Yeah.
He knows how to play
Yeah,
as
I
a
know,
pocket
but
passer.
How many
He knows
points
how to
did
get
he
the
put
ball
up?
out of his hands.
How many points did he put up? He's a game manager. He was supposed to. The only thing
But-
he's supposed to do is manage the
I
game.
mean, Aaron Rodgers, who's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, put up 21 against the Vikings defense. Chase Daniel put up 16.
I'm just saying though, like in the end, do the Bears really need a good quarterback? Or
Yes.
I think their defense is one of the best defenses in the league.
The 1977 Falcons have the best defense of all time, statistically speaking, in every statistical defensive category. Their offense was one of the worst in the league, and they went 7-7 and didn't do anything. Okay? You need an offense.
That is a different
But you
time.
just need a game manager for an offense. That's why
That's
Teddy worked in our system. If we're going back to that, Teddy worked in our system because he didn't screw up and he did what he needed to do and he got first downs. Even if it was 3 first downs and we punted, that's a win for the Vikings. Kirk Cousins, the reason why he is doing so bad, he doesn't get first downs. He does not get first downs. We go 3 and out almost. I would love to know, can someone find me a set? How many times did we go 3 and out in that game against the Bears?
Pretty much.
Almost every single drive until then. Nolan, can you find me that?
Kirk Cousins against a bad team is
Bears
a
and
top 5
Vikings
quarterback.
game, huh?
Kirk Cousins against a bad defense or a bad team
Well, that's
is a top 5 quarterback, and then against a good team or a good defense,
Bears versus Vikings.
he's literally the worst quarterback in the NFL,
Let's see.
other than Nathan Peterman.
Yeah, just click on the game score box. Oh, can we see? Let's see. We're looking at.
You can't.
Full
Yeah.
recap, yeah, that might work.
I just think it's crazy how Kirk Cousins plays so
Scroll
bad with
down.
one of the best receiving cores, probably top 10 receiving core of all time.
Going down.
Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen,
Going down.
and Quantrill. But
We punted and
two great tight ends.
we punted 5 times in the
Great running
game.
back.
Probably won't say how many 3-and-outs we had though.
Marcus Sherrills didn't play well either.
I'm just saying, Kirk Cousins, he just needs to do exactly what Chase Daniels did to the Vikings.
The Bears are averaging under 17 points per game.
Kirk
As an
Cousins has to
offense.
not take
And
the
have they
big
lost?
risks.
I mean, they
The
lost.
Bears-
They lost to the Packers.
They lost to the Packers. That's their only loss of the season, though.
Yeah, but their offense, the offenses that they played were the Broncos, Vikings, Redskins, and that's it.
Who do they play next week? Or are they on a bye?
The Bears. No, they're playing Raiders. So
Diggs needs to stop wearing those custom cleats. The one time he doesn't wear custom cleats, 7 receptions, 108 yards.
Jeez.
Okay.
Well-
So what happens when they play the Saints? What happens when they play? They're gonna play the Saints, Eagles, Rams,
We'll see what the real deal is when they come to
Cowboys,
those
and
games.
Chiefs. They have to play the Chiefs.
Who?
The Bears.
That is going to be their number one.
That's gonna be one of
That's
those
going to be
games.
their game that if they can hold that team off, they have a chance to do something great this year.
That's if they can. But if they fail, they lose. If Patrick Mahomes throws 4 touchdowns, they win the game.
Not
That's it.
necessarily because
Yes.
the Chiefs' defense is atrocious, and
It's atrocious, but look at what the Bears' offense is putting up.
they still put up 16 against us.
They put up
We
16
have one of the
against.
better defenses.
Yeah,
Okay, if Patrick
they put
Mahomes
up
puts
3
up,
field goals and a touchdown.
dude, if Patrick Mahomes gets 28 points on 4 touchdowns, okay, all the Bears need to do, the Bears put up 16 against
the
one
Bears
of the
have
better
scored
defenses in the NFL.
4 touchdowns in 1 game this season.
They scored
One
31 against the Redskins, 27 against the Colts, or is that preseason?
That's preseason. These are the games.
Packers. I'm not going to count the first. Broncos 16. We'll see if they put up something, but